photo for third. And Ferdinand under Bill Shoemaker, the master, wins the Kentucky Derby, running time 2:02 and 4/5.
Commentator was Mike Battaglia, and what a great thrill for the shoe, whose wife, who's a fair bit taller, by the way, about a foot, as a matter of fact, kissed him fair on the top of the head when he dismounted in the parade yard after the race.
You're right, it was a great ride too, dropping way back there, then threading his way through the eye of a needle virtually at the finish there to get that, to push himself back on the fence.
That's where he won the race, Mike. Instinctively, most jockeys would have wanted to come to the outside of those leaders, but Bill made a split decision. He cut back to the inside and it won him the race. Super ride, wasn't it? OK, in Brisbane, the Black Douglas Stakes attracted a lot of attention yesterday. It was the first of many top races coming up in Brisbane in the next 6 weeks or so. Mike, you've seen some good horses from New Zealand. I was speechless watching this win on closed circuit at Warwick Farm. People on course at Doomben couldn't believe their eyes. A horse called Courier Bay. Now, there he is, widest of all on the turn into the straight. I might add, he missed the start very, very badly. He was 3 lengths last as they went out of the gate. He came around the entire field, and just when people thought he'd be feeling the pinch, he slipped into overdrive, left them floundering, and with David Walsh hunting him out hands and heels, he races away to score a breathtaking win. That was a 3-year-old race yesterday. Bookmakers have him 4-to-1 favourite for the Elders coming up in a few weeks' time. He's very, very good and is being hailed as another bone crusher. And you know what he did recently in Sydney. In the harness racing world, the first $100,000 2-year-old pacing event in Australian history was decided at Harold Park in Sydney on Friday night, and it was a triumph for a group of battlers from the Western Districts of New South Wales when a 66-to-1 pop called Bay Caesar greeted the judge. Now let's pick up the action in this race as they go down the back the last time, where Huckster Hanover is the leader. Now Copper Regent is in second place. In third spot, BG Langus on the outside, under the whip and going nowhere. Now Bay Caesar at the moment is locked away running fourth, with driver Rob Newham desperately looking for the way out. The winner is trained by Ned Webb, who's a welder with the Boree Shire Council out west, owned by Don Lawrence, who's an alderman on the Boree Shire, and Rob Newham is a 35-year-old reinsman from the Midwest. And this Bay Caesar getting the split, dashes to the front, the bookies cheered, and a 66-to-1 pop wins the first $100,000 2-year-old pace. After the race, trainer Ned Webb broke protocol. With sheer excitement, he ran onto the track in front of the winning post, waving his arms wildly at the crowd.
That's probably the way they do it down at Boree.
Fair enough too, isn't it? You can't blame him. OK, now the Kentucky Derby Cup was run yesterday at Flemington, and the reason for the name of the race is the fact that the VRC in Melbourne and the Churchill Downs Racing Club in Kentucky have a sister relationship. Last November at Melbourne Cup time, the Churchill Downs Race Club put on a special Melbourne Cup meeting. Yesterday it was Melbourne's turn to reciprocate, hence the name of the race. A beautiful little mare called Butternut proved that her win in last year's Moonee Valley Cup was no fluke when she scored a good win. But watch Fox Seal come home in the closing stages.
On the turn, they've got about 500 to go. Glenn Crest coming back to them now. He leads by only a length. Butternut has cruised up on the outside as they corner. Back behind them, Macburn. There's Emulous taken to the outside. Next is Challaware pulled deep from Zafiro, and Fox Seal out in the middle of the course. Nearer the outside rail, sprinting home. Butternut race to the 300, a length and a half to Emulous. Down the outside is Fox Seal with mighty bounds. It's Butternut in front of the 200 by 2 lengths to Emulous, and Fox Seal out very wide, sprinting. It's still Butternut in front, holding Fox Seal near the post. Fox Seal making a dive. They hit the line. Butternut just held out Fox Seal to win, I'd say, in a photo.
Butternut's a good mare. She ran fourth in last year's Melbourne Cup. She's running in the Adelaide Cup in a couple of weeks, and no doubt the Melbourne this year will be her main mission. Mike, there's a big meeting in Brisbane tomorrow, the Labor Day Cup meeting, which is a beauty, but 50-odd miles away at Beaudesert, at a nondescript provincial meeting, there's a race called the Ansett Vince Curry Memorial Stakes. And speaking on behalf of the late Vince Curry, a great Australian race caller, I think it's a lovely gesture by the Beaudesert Club to honour his memory.
Yeah, well, he was a household name, Vince, wasn't he? Particularly up north.
One of the great gentlemen of racing.
That's terrific. All right, Johnny, we'll see you next Sunday.
See you soon.
Okie doke. You stay with us. In a moment, we'll be back with all the big footy.
$4.20, the daily double on 5 and 1, $38.70, and the quadrella 7,551, $3,547.95, and I keep on looking for the kitty. The extra double in Sydney, 2 and 7, $17.60, daily double 2 and 10, $25.75, the Adelaide extra on 9 and 2, $15.80, The Daily Double 5 and 9, $43.95. The Bendigo Extra Double 1 and 3, $32.80. The Daily Double 1 and 3, $24.15. The Quadrella Double 1 Double 3, $1,728.20. And in Brisbane yesterday, the Daily Double and 3 and 2 paid $26.40. And as Sandy Robertson, Gordon Bennett waltz around the studio, let's take a look now at what's been happening in the racing world this week. And we've got Moonee Valley on Monday, Moe Tuesday. So nice to have it back. Wednesday, Sandown. Thursday, Werribee. Friday, Casterton. And on Saturday, we have Caulfield, and the provincial meeting is at Kilmore. And that was our look at racing yesterday at Flemington. In just a moment, we'll be taking you to Sydney to the terrible twosome.
World of Sport Racing Replay, brought to you by Retrovision. Enjoy the saving power of Australia's biggest electrical group, where value is their promise.
You can remove Huntingdale.
Bringing in that third on the far side. Huntingdale's coming late, but Martin Green is going to win this. He's going away from Green Desert. A photo for third place is going to be between Sharoon and Huntingdale.
Well, back home, and tomorrow there's a 9-event program at Moonee Valley. And for the Quadrella, Bruce McAvaney likes the numbers 4, 2, 2 and 4. In the Daily Double, it's 2, 4 and 1 in the first leg into 4, 1 and 2. And the lucky long shot in race 5, horse number 4, Lost Art. Well, Nissan drivers